Hello everyone, today we're going to take a minute and we're going to look at one of Ella's master exterior runs. And I'm excited to share this one with you just because I think it was a really fun search. It's definitely a memorable one. And of course, those are always my favorites. So a couple things I want you to know before we get started. One, the fencing was not in play. Everything else was. Two, I forgot to set my watch, even though I thought I had. So you're going to see me as I go through the start line. Remember that I haven't, and I'm going to start fumbling with it. If you ever do that, I actually recommend that you just roll with it. If you can't just roll with it, then get back out of the search area, set your watch, send your dog back in, because if you try to multitask with them, you could miss some really important moments. And luckily, Ella's a great partner, and she was able to find the threshold and stick to it, even though I was fumbling. So, oh, and lastly, remember that master exterior is 1 to 4 hides. So she's going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to realize that my watch is not set. And I'm kind of trying to let her work and watch her at the same time. I give up on the watch at about the same time that she decides that she's going to find the hide, stick it, and I was able to go ahead and reward her for that without having to worry about whether or not she found it. She was nice and clear. So this is when she decided that one of her absolute favorite people in the whole wide world was sitting next to the judge. Her name is Tanya, and she wanted to go say hi to her. If you have a super excitable, friendly dog that likes to say hi to their friends, one of the things I recommend to you is that you build that into your rewards, because what I did here is I redirected her and I told her she could say hi after we were done searching. So that's really important for her, because she does at times want to go see her friend more than she wants to actually be searching right in that moment, right? So yeah, if you've got one of those types of dogs, I know there's many more out there besides just Ella, build it into your rewards. It works really well. So I'm going to redirect her. We're going to send her back out. She's going to come over here. She's going to start working some more odor just on the other side of that like climbing area. So this is when she's hit odor. She's working it. She has a little bit of a question look here. It is not an alert. It's just a question look. So it kind of helped her go in over to the other part of the play area. She comes up. And now she's working a hide on that step there. So the hide is, I believe, underneath, right? It's technically probably inaccessible, but at the same time, there's giant holes right there. So at a master level, I don't really think that that's an inaccessible hide. Some people might still call it inaccessible. Why am I telling you this? You're going to see me wait a lot longer than I needed to, probably, before I could call the hide. Now, some people are going to disagree with this. Some are going to call it right away. If you want really fast times, you do have to call stuff faster. I prefer to let my dog finish working it and make a decision on it whenever possible. Now, if it's actually inaccessible, they're not going to be able to make that final decision. That's a whole nother story. But for something like this, I want my dogs to feel comfortable that they finished searching it. So she's going to come in here and we're going to see a nice little part where she has her decision point. They got it on film actually pretty nice. So right here, she's working, and right there, that is her decision point. Right before she looks up at me, she's gotten as close as she can to the hide and she knows that she's found it. So I'm going to go ahead and reward her. Remember, my watch is, I don't know how much time I have left. I decided that what I was going to do is go back and work the next part of the play area. And then, oh, excuse me, we went out by accident. We're going to go out and work the next area, the next part of the play area. And then I was going to work the perimeter of the search. So notice I haven't checked over here yet. So I'm rewarding her, going to send her back out. She looked at Tanya again before she went out. She checks out the distractor here. And I wanted her to work that, but she had different ideas. She wants to go the other way, which this is her working some odor again. We tend to think that this is distractor. It is not. It's her working odor. So she's going to go back there in that back corner. Sorry, it's a little shaky. Now, if you watch while she's working this, you're going to see me kind of fumbling with my hands. And the reason is, remember, I don't know how much time I had left. And I started to feel a little panicky about it. And it was at this moment that somehow my brain forgot that there could be 4 hides. So I'm literally just thinking to myself, as soon as you find this, I'm going to call Finish. So I know she's sourcing. Hands are fumbling. And here she comes. She's going to hit it. It's really nice for you guys to see it right there. Yes, reward. I called Finish, and I didn't even wait for the judge to tell me that I was right because I assumed I was. But this is me telling her that she could go say hi to Tanya, and she finished. Oh, that's right. It's unfortunately you can't watch her finish flying the rest of the way, but she finishes flying the rest of the way to her. So the main reason I wanted you to see this is, one, if you've got that dog that's struggling to work through human distractions, put it on cue. Don't let your dog go say hi to everybody before their search. Save it for the end. Make it part of your reward. 2, if you forget to set your watch, don't stress over it. Just work through it the best that you can. And 3, sometimes when you call Finish because you forgot there was another hide, then you're going to be on the lucky end that there wasn't another one. I figure this is a little bit of my backwards for the first time I ever ran Master at all with Luna, and I thought there was 4 in container. So it happens. Another thing I started doing after this, actually on that same weekend, was right at the start line reciting to myself the rules and how many hides there are and not. That's one of the things that can be hard with Masters. So if you're like me and you sometimes forget things, because that's just the way your brain works in general, especially when you're feeling a little bit of stress, try to make it so that you have a nice sequence of things to remember before you send your dog out. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, it was a fun one for me, and we'll see you next time.